Hello all, Larry BL here, and I went over to that tin shed, that's the old shed, looking for another project to do. I thought there was a table saw in there. Apparently it got sold sometime, so I was digging around in there and I think I found a project. So we're hearing on the news that we got another cold snap coming here in Texas. So last February we had a really bad cold snap, and because of that I couldn't get propane. So I bought 2 new propane containers, and I just went to town to have this one filled up, and I've got a completely full one now on my shop heater. So this works really well. Cool evenings I run single burner, and I've got a little electric heater with a fan on it that circulates the heat in here, and it works really well. If I go on middle of the range heat, which would be 2 burners, it'll last me about 5-6 days. Single burner, I can go 8 days plus. So anyhow, it's nice having a heater, but many years ago I had another gas heater, and this one quit working. At least it wouldn't stay lit. And so for my new project, I dug it out, and I won't go over how to do this, but the problem that I found is this switch, and it's a tip over switch. So when it's in this position, it should allow contact between them 2 bottom terminals. Well, it doesn't. So I bypassed the switch and got the heater working. And it was actually working really well. Then I took some soapy water and I found a leak in the regulator, and it's right where this attaches, and you see there's no way to really tighten that. So for some cheap insurance, I've got a new regulator to put on. So yeah, I will not tell you how to bypass this, but I will tell you it is stupidly simple. So yeah, this seems to be a common problem, because about 2 years ago, same thing happened to that one. So it got bypassed, and I've not had a problem with it since. The only thing you got to make sure of is you don't have animals or other people. I'm the only one that stays in here, and I don't put anything around that. And yeah, I know I got a gas jug sitting right back there, but yeah, this thing has worked flawless for the last 3 years. This one I know I've had since 2008, and with the little bypass, it works fine. So we're going to go ahead and get it new regulator put on it and check it out with soapy water again. Make sure there's no leaks, and this will be my backup. Okay, I replaced the hose, and I've soaked it down, all the connections, with soapy water, and everything is looking really good, because I did this with the other one, and right where that connection was, right there, I had bubbles coming out. Now I've always smelt gas with this one, and that's probably why. That regulator probably always leaked, and it might explain why this one burned gas a little bit quicker. But main use for that was over in that tin shop, which is not insulated and drafty as get out. So we're going to fire this up and see what it looks like. So I've got the gas turned on, and basically you push down and that starts the pilot light, and because that's a new hose, it's going to take it a few minutes to get the gas all the way down to it. Okay, got the pilot light. Now you have to hold it. There's a thermocouple down there that sends electricity up to the valve that I'm holding down. And once I can let go of it, which let go of it just fine, and we'll crank it up and see. So the middle burner is on, and it'll take a minute for it to start glowing. So now that we know we got gas running through it, I'm going to go ahead and hit all the connections one more time. And just see if I see any bubbles coming up on them. So far it looks good. Yep, everything's looking good there. And I'm feeling the heat off of it now. This one has a little bit bigger pilot light, but let me cut the light off here. So we got a nice blue flame. So yep, that's going to be good for a backup heater, just in case we need it. It's still about 70 degrees outside. Got my doors open. So anyhow, yeah, real quick restoration, 30 bucks for a new valve and a little bypass surgery, and it's back up and running. Thanks for watching.